What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode here at Travel Says. So today we're back in Johnson Valley to King of the Hammers 2024. So this is one of those events every year. You got to come out, you got to come and party with everybody. It's one of the locations that everybody kind of joins in. The Ultra 4 racing continues, and dude, sick ass rigs are already pulling up. But we're here. Today's main goal is to bring you of what to expect. I did this last year and a lot of people liked it. A lot of people were excited to see that they didn't have to kind of find certain locations. So today Josh and myself came out here, and we're gonna go get you guys pricing just in case some of the website isn't super clear. We're gonna find out how many spots are still available, like what to look for when you drive in. Right now we're right at the entrance. It's here right off Highway 247, and honestly, depending on where you're coming from, it's far as shit. That has not changed. King of the Hammers is not closer. It's still a long drive here, so just be prepared. Make sure you gas up before you come into town, so that way you don't have to worry about it too much. But as soon as you walk in, you'll see the drive in. You'll see a nice dirt road, and it does show on the map as KOH Road, so it's pretty sick. You can actually put it up and it'll bring you to this location. Then you drive in, and then we'll see what to expect once we go in there. So I am going to show you where to sign up, where to register, where to pick up tickets, all that shenanigans. Then I'll show you all the camping areas that are open, and then we'll see what Hammertown looks like, and we'll see what some of the areas look like that the race is actually going through. We'll probably drive up to Backdoor, check that out also. So stick around. What to expect, King of the Hammer 2024. Let's get it. Alrighty, team, so just first things on the way in, if you are gonna like move aside to get through the people that might be in line, be very wary, because the whoops on the way in will eat your truck alive. We were going in through there just to kind of check the area, and they're pretty nasty, and they're only gonna get nastier as the traffic comes through. Unless you're super built or got some super hands and you think you're gonna make it without damaging shit, go ahead. But if not, just be careful if you're diving in there, especially at night. But we're here. This is the main entrance, so the 40 camp is right there, which is super duper sick. And then this is kind of where the main shenanigans starts. So all spectators go here, competitors, co-drivers, crew drivers, everybody comes to the right. But right now, there it is, Hammertown, the sign. Everything is nice and wet right now, so it's all the dust is completely gone, which is really weird, because I've been here 3 years now at Hammers, and it's always dusty. No matter what day we came, there was a little bit of rain one of the years, I think like 3 or 4 years ago, but nothing like this. This is really, really nice right now. It is going to get really, really cold. Keep that also in mind. Next week, we've seen some sites that say possible rain and snow also on like Thursday, Friday, but then we saw another site that said no rain. So just kind of keep an eye on the clouds, keep an eye on the forecast, and make sure that you don't get caught in something that you don't want to be in. But here it is. This is the entrance. We're gonna go in, get some pricing. We're gonna get RV passes and whatnot too, so we'll get some info for you guys, and then we'll let you know what that is. Stick around. Alrighty, team, so once you pull up and you get to the main gate, you'll see it right after, like, I don't know, maybe another 100 yards from where we were at. You'll see the big white tent, and you'll see like this is the spot where you come in, pick up all your credentials, anything that you paid for, get your tickets and whatnot. This place does get packed, but they usually have quite a bit of staff in there. But you can see the vibes are getting real out here. The welcome tent gives you the info right there, and it does open 24 hours like Josh said. So there it is. We're gonna get it. We're gonna walk right in and get some info. Let's go. All right, so when you walk into the tent, you'll see some information on the table, and they also have these like QR scan codes or waivers that you gotta sign. So make sure you scan that, get all that done. And this is all for people that haven't pre-registered. If you did, I'm sure all of this is done already. But when you walk in, there it is. That's what the inside of the tent looks like. A lot of the Hall of Fame is on the side, which is pretty sick. But yeah, we're gonna knock this out. Check it out. Alrighty, team, so as we went in, you do get information there, like I said, from the table. And then once you go, you do have to pay. It is $100 if you want to go through the arches of the King of the Hammers, and then these passes are $25. So once you pay for this is your camper pass. You can dive in there and find a spot. We're gonna go drive around and see how many spots are available with this. You can also park outside of the gate for free, so it really just depends on what you want to do. The wristband though is $100 right now if you didn't pre-register sooner. It was $50, I think, but once you see the progressive big box, the arch right there, you drive right in, and then you're in King of the Hammers. Some of this area is not blocked off, so honestly it's BLM. You can drive around, you don't have to go through the gate. It's just one of those things. This badge also gets you into Hammertown and all that without any issues, and it's just nice to support the things that you love. You know, that's part of the game. There is a Ferris wheel too, so it's kind of crazy, and we're gonna go drive around and check it out. Alright, team, so one of the first things as you drive in to Hammers, you're gonna see the 40. So the 40 doesn't only have a compound there, but they do have one of the cooler bars. So you come in here, there's a few things to eat. They have a really nice restroom, and then they have a bar and food. So the bar is over there. It's called the Fault Line. They will check your ID, give you another little wristband, but it's all compounded it out, and it just looks cool. You see the sign, and it's right at the beginning to the right. So this is a good spot if you want to have somebody to meet you. and you don't want to drive around, just tell them, hey, meet me at the 40, the bar, and you guys can pull up here and meet up. So there it is, the 40. We're actually gonna go grab a brew and kind of just relax, man. We're here, King of the Hammers. What else can you do, right? Let's get it. All right, team, so we came back here where the camping area is. So once you come in, it is all to the left. You can go on the right too, but a lot of it is shunned upon. So once you get here, as you can see, there's still plenty of areas, but I think these are going to be gone rather quickly. The flatter areas are all pretty much taken up. A lot of the roping is completely like done up. People have came and kind of just staked their own area. Unfortunately, like if you come and you do put ropes up, I don't know, they might get messed with, but there's a lot of areas that they have caution tape. But again, there is still spots. So this is Wednesday's filming, so by the time you guys saw this, it'll be Wednesday the 24th. You can see how the area looks right now. Back door is back there. We're gonna go down there and take a trip, but just wanted to show you what the camping areas do look like. And again, this is a $25 section. If you don't want to pay, you can come around and stay behind the gate, and it's free. So there it is, camping area for King of the Hammers, and we're gonna keep it moving. Let's go. All right, team, so the first spot we stopped at is Turkey Claw. So the section where everybody's gonna park is usually up there, and then the race goes down through here. Turkey Claw's through there. You'll see spectators on the sides of the mountain. The gates are not set up just quite yet, but this will give you a good perspective of how the race looks right now. Honestly, because of the rain, it actually looks pretty sick right now. The colors are just different. Usually King of the Hammers is a big dusty mess, but right now it looks pretty nice. And you can see some of the camping areas, the Ferris wheels back there, and then Hammertown is starting to kind of fruition back there. So we're gonna take a drive to all the main spots, Back Door and Chocolate Thunder. We're gonna keep moving, and we'll show you some more. If you're like me, one of the biggest things that you're wondering was, what did the rain do to Hammers? And holy shit, it is a mud fest out here. So the whole lake bed, obviously most people would understand that when rain comes, this is what's gonna happen. But there is like hidden puddles everywhere. There's just this piece of it at night, if you're not paying attention, can get very spicy for sure.
It's gonna get spicy.
Yeah, some people are definitely gonna get their hearts broken.
We're standing on the driest part.
Yeah,
look.
Yeah, look, and it's sticky. Like, it's that gross sticky mud. I mean, look, I barely walked through it, and I already have mud everywhere. On the way to Chocolate Thunder, we're gonna go up and around, try to avoid most of the water and mud. But this area, till it dries out, hopefully in the next few days, it gives it a nice dry section. But there is supposed to be more rain coming. And this area right here, just be careful. If you don't have four-wheel drive, good luck. Stay in it and get out of it. If you do have four-wheel drive, even then, good luck. Hopefully your tires are good enough to dissipate all that stuff and keep moving. But very sticky. Those guys are crazy out there in the areas where the mud is, because yeah, man, you have to drive in and out of that every single time, and it is very spicy. So there it is. Good recap. This is the lake bed covered in mud. Nobody's driving through it like usual. Everybody's going up and around right now, but we're gonna go get to Chocolate Thunder, show you guys what that looks like, and then we'll drive back and go into Hammertown. Let's go. Alrighty, one of the other very popular locations here at King of the Hammers is Cell Phone Bush. So we just made it to Cell Phone Bush. Again, all the mud is very real. Look at our tires, yo. It's just nasty out here. But honestly, some of the deeper areas are on the main road. If you follow that, you can see all the little, like, where the water hasn't dried out at all. But Cell Phone Bush is right there. So if you are coming out, you do have to drive to the mud pit and get to Cell Phone Bush. And honestly, Cell Phone Bush takes into account, once everything gets packed back there, all the cell phone reception goes away. So this is where everybody comes to get a little bit of cell phone reception. And then you go from here, and then Chocolate Thunder's up there. So that's where we're heading. Let's go. Alright, team, so we just pulled up to the next main area here. So this is Chocolate Thunder. So Chocolate Thunder gets completely packed at night. This is where a lot of the good action comes in. We saw a couple Toyotas make it, and honestly they made it kind of easy right now, but everything shifts and moves and changes as a lot of rigs go through here. So Chocolate Thunder is here. We parked right here. Usually this whole area is completely packed too, so a lot of times you're having to walk up here and just kind of find a spot. One thing that we did notice is they did put restrooms back there, which is really weird, and they're gonna be disgusting. So I don't know how good their staff's gonna be to keep, like, to make sure that those restrooms stay nice. But there is 4 porta potties right here at Chocolate Thunder, and a couple places to eat. Also brand new. Last year I think they had like a corn dog or pretzel stand or something. This time they have full-on burgers and everything. So yeah, that's new. So this is all Chocolate Thunder here. Come up and around, and you can hit this when the race is going on, as long as they're not on trail. You can come out here and have some fun with your friends and whatnot. So right now, again, two Yodas on 37s went right up like no problem. And then the rest of the spectators are kind of just hanging out, but the vibes are real. King of the Hammers right now is about a quarter of what the people that will be here in the next 10 days or so. Right now we're gonna head out to Backdoor, and then we'll probably go to Hammertown and walk around, just kind of show you what's set up already, what to expect in there. Again, this is one of the highlights for sure. If you do come out here, make sure you make it out here at night, because it's a goddamn party. All right, we're gonna keep moving. So the next area that's super popular, this is kind of what makes King of the Hammer, is Backdoor. So Josh is standing there, you guys can get kind of perspective. It's about a 6-7 foot wall. This time around though, there is mud, oil, all the soup right here. So if this doesn't dry up, this is already very difficult to do when it's dry. So with that, man, I don't even know, man. It might be impassable, but we're gonna see. This definitely is gonna be a party. This whole area and this whole area get completely covered in spectators, and back there, and it just gets crazy here. So this is the cool before, and then you'll see some of the after videos. Well, this will be a complete party, music, lights, fireworks, you name it. But Backdoor, it is very muddy, very soupy. Here it is, man, Backdoor. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to Hammertown, see what else is set up, and then we'll close out the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed what to expect here at King of the Hammers. Outside of here, all the driving, there's mud pits, water. Just be careful where you're going, because those do come up, they creep up. It is really nice driving through the sand right now though, because it's kind of patted down, so you're able to float if you have pretty nice suspension. Other than that, let's get to Hammertown. We'll show you what that looks like. Alrighty team, so when you want to come in and come into Hammertown, when you come in through the main entrance, you're gonna see gate 1. Once you get by gate 1, you're gonna see like a big empty spot. You'll see a ton of cars parked here, but the main entrance will look like just like that. It'll have the Progressive sign all over it, and you come in here going through the gate, and once they see your badge, you're fine. But they will have like all the vendors here, so they usually sell all the Ultra 4 King of the Hammer gear here at this spot. You'll see a big line, and then, you know, just so you know you're at the right place, the main gate does have Firestone right at the entrance. So we're gonna dive right in. TRD Pro's also here. We'll walk around, show you who's set up. There's not many people set up, but once we dive in, we'll see what's going on. But let's go check it out. All right, so we're gonna do one quick walk around here, Hammertown, and then we'll get up to the Air Up station. I'll close you guys out there, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you have any other questions, hit me up. A lot more info is on the website. You can also check that out. But yeah, just drop a comment, send me a DM in the IG. We will be out here both weekends, so if you have any questions, let us know, and we'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. Remember, once you get in here and all the people are in here, service becomes really minimal. So just keep that in mind. If you're trying to reach other people, you will have to drive around and try to find that for yourself. We're gonna wrap it up here, and then we'll close out the video for you guys. All right team, one thing that I forgot to mention, Josh did mention it earlier, I don't know if it caught it on tape or not, but this is where the fire is, and then they have a KOH general store this time, and it looks like they have a KOH simulator experience. Whatever that is, sounds cool. So we're gonna walk in there and see what they have to offer, but it looks like you might be able to come in there and buy whatever needs that you might have forgot or ran out. All right team, so the store's actually closed, it's not set up yet, but here's some of the things they're gonna have: food, snacks, drinks, ice, KOH simulator, Wi-Fi pickup, KOH merchandise, and more. And then they also have the septic dumping and freshwater service. So if that's what you're looking for, you come to the general store. It's inside Hammertown, so another reason to pay the $100. If you really need it, this is the place to come. KOH, and it's right next to Progressive and the big Can-Am tents right there, so you'll see it right in front. Alrighty team, so we just got back up to the beginning where Boone Road is, where the beginning of Hammers starts, and let me tell you, in the last hour it's gotten busy. So there's gonna be a lot of people coming in, man. And another thing too, now there's food, there's tacos right at the entrance. So if you are running hungry, now you know that there's food up here too. But dude, the line is backed up. Rental just walked in, Terribles just walked in, and it's gonna be a busy one, man. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Hopefully you guys got some information. Again, if you have some questions for me, for Josh, any other guys, just send us a DM, let us know. Again, it's $100 now if you do not have a general admission tag from before. They were $50, I think, a few months ago. And then parking for RV is $25. Everything else is just a la carte pretty much. If you want to buy food, drinks, all those things, those are all a la carte. And then they have a lot of cool things inside Hammertown as they start putting it all together. We did get one of the PRP Queen of the Hammer shirts, and after that we kind of walked out, but there's plenty of things to see here. Support the cause, as they are going to be cleaning all this stuff up afterwards. They have a bigger push this year too to keep everything clean and making sure that everything here gets picked up and taken care of. So if you do come out, pick up after yourself, pick up after somebody else, keep this area clean because it is something that can go away. If we mess up enough, they will push this and we won't get it anymore. So but this is King of the Hammers 2024. We're gonna get out of here though. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Patreon, all that good stuff. Make sure you check out the podcast and then Drink It Chills on 7 p.m. But we are out of here. There will be another episode from King of the Hammers. But till then, enjoy some more Winter Jamboree. We are out of here. Let's go. Alrighty, one last thing before we close out. Look, this is how much mud we got already, and that's after me shaking it off. And this is avoiding it. We didn't even try to get into the mud. We were trying to stay away from it the whole time, and it's caked. So just that's the expectation out here. You can see there's pretty much mud everywhere underneath. Everything's caught up. So just keep that in mind that when you come out here, it's going to be a muddy mess. It is going to be something different than the last couple of years that we've been out here. It does still look cloudy up here. Things in the desert can change kind of dramatically. It shows snow on some websites, no snow on the others. So just keep that in mind. It is going to be muddy. Bring whatever you need to handle that. See you guys next time.